everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is a 45-minute power flow. So we're gonna get really nice and warm in our body and use some of our muscles and get a really good flow going here tonight. So we'll start on our backs. So let's come on our backs, knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Pause here and just settle in. Just take a couple breaths wherever you're at. Exhaling the stress of the day. Exhaling anything that's no longer serving you. As you inhale, reminding yourself how amazing you are for taking the time to do this. And as you exhale, blowing away any negativity, any stress. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose, filling up the chest and belly. Exhale, letting it go. We'll take that into account. So we'll do that in a triangle breath. So we're gonna inhale, hold, and then exhale. So a 3-part breath. Here we go. Let's inhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time to get centered here on our mat. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Holding for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Nice work. We're going to start warming up that core right away. So let's bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. If it feels good, rock from side to side. Right now, we're just compressing everything in. And in a moment, we'll release. So just holding here another couple breaths. And then coming back, finding stillness, extending your arms out just so they hover off the ground, palms up. And then ever so gently, just lifting your head and shoulders off the mat and just holding. Just holding here. If your abs do start to get tired, just lay your head back down, take a breath. We're just gonna hold here for a couple breaths. Keep breathing right away, feeling that heat through the belly, through the core. Keep breathing. Good, lie your neck and head down, hands come down, relax. Keep the legs as they are. We're gonna add a little bit more movement here. So take your hands on your right knee and extend your left leg. Don't let it hit the ground, just let it hover. And once again, bring up the head and shoulders, if you wish. If you'd rather keep the head and shoulders down, that's fine too. Head and shoulders up, inhale, knee comes into the chest, exhale, switch. Inhale, left knee into the chest, exhale, switch. So just holding here, slow and deliberate, inhaling and exhaling, one leg at a time with head and shoulders off the mat so that your core is waking up here. Again, if your core starts to get tired, just gently put your head and shoulders down, take a breath, and maybe come back and join us again. So inhale, the knee comes in, exhale, switch. Let's do one more each side. Here I go on my right, inhale, exhale. Now I'm gonna inhale with the left. Exhale, feet come to the mat, lie back down. A lot of warmth there in the core. Grabbing onto the side of the mat for a little bit of support, bring your feet together. Inhale, legs up into waterfall, and then exhale, bring the legs back down. So if that's a little too intense, doing that with bent legs instead. So inhaling up, exhaling lower. Inhaling up, exhale lower. Bent legs or straight legs, your choice. Another thing you could do with your hands is just gently place them under the hips here, adding a little bit more of leverage for you. Might be a little easier on your lower back. So wherever you're at with straight legs or bent legs, let's do 2 more. Inhaling up, exhaling down, last time. Exhale down, nice work. Bend the feet, bend the knees, feet come flat. Let's take a bridge and open up the core. Bring the shoulders under, clasp the hands, pause here. Breathing into the belly, releasing some of that tension from the core, still feeling warm. Last breath. Exhale, lower, exhale, come all the way down. Once again, maybe grabbing onto the outside of the mat for a little bit of support. We're gonna inhale back up into that bridge, tighten in the back, and then exhale, lower the hips down. So we're just gonna move through this a couple of times, really squeezing in through the back there, and then release, lowering down. Inhale up, squeeze. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale up, squeeze. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, squeeze. Exhale, lower, pause. Release the side of the mat. Let's just take some time to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Little lower back stretch here. Keep breathing. You can be going as fast or as slow as you'd like, but do be mindful of the core. Keep it still nice and tight, so as your legs go from one side to the other, not only are you getting a stretch in the lower back, but also a stretch right here through the core. Last time, each side. Good, knees just come back to center. Bring them into your chest. We're gonna rock and roll forward and backwards, so gain a little momentum and find ourselves standing up. So coming to the top of the mat here and pushing yourself up into a standing position. And just come stand in the middle of your mat in mountain pose. We'll do another couple warm-ups here to get our shoulders ready to go. So inhale, reaching up, maybe a little back bend as you gaze up. And then exhale, round the back. Hands just come down to the toes or to the legs. So inhale up. This is like a standing cow. And then exhale, round in the shoulders, a standing cat. 2 more. Inhale, up and open, cow. Exhale, round cat. This time as we up and open, let's stay. Pause. Feel powerful here. Really opening up the chest. On your next exhale, let's round and find ragdoll and just let your upper body be heavy. Pausing here. Take a couple breaths. Let your neck be nice and loose. The muscles in your face are relaxed. Jaws relaxed. One last breath. Bend into the knees, start to rise. So we're coming into a chair pose, just a little chair. It doesn't have to be too severe. We're gonna be doing some shoulder work here. So a little mini chair. I'll turn to the side so you can see. I'm not that deep. Grabbing your right hand with your grabbing your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, bring it up, and then exhale, lean over. So we're still in chair, knees are bent, but also getting a beautiful stretch through the side. Hold here, 1 more breath. Good, inhale back up. Release the tension in your legs, arms come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up, bend the knees, find a mini chair. This time we're gonna grab the left wrist. Inhale up, exhale over, hold. Beautiful stretch through the side, still engaged through the legs and core. 1 more breath. Inhale, coming back up, straighten the legs. Back down to mountain pose. Let's step to the top of the mat. We'll go through 2 half sun salutations as we continue to get warm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Last time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale all the way back up. Reaching up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, mountain pose. We're gonna come into a balance pose that's gonna bring us into our first warrior series. So balancing on the right foot, just gently lift the left foot off. Find your gaze on the mat or on the floor in front of you. Inhale here. Exhale, tip, finding warrior 3 or airplane. So arms either extended out to the side or out in front. Hold here. Let's hold here for another breath, and then we're going to add a little bit of movement into this. So on your next inhale, come back up to standing, still remain balanced on your right foot, and as you exhale, tip back over into airplane. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, standing. If you fall or need to put your foot down, that's okay. Exhale, airplane. Last time. Inhale, standing, 1 foot. Exhale, airplane. Let's try to find stillness here. Pause. 1 more breath. And then gently placing this back foot down on the mat. And we're gonna find the leg position for warrior 1. When you're ready, inhale, lift up the arms. Warrior 1, pause here. Strong pose. Take a breath and let it go. Good. Let's straighten the front leg. Bow forward, coming into pyramid pose. Hands can just rest on the leg or maybe on the floor. Front leg is straight. Maybe just a slight bend in the knee so you don't lock the knee. Let your head be heavy. Beautiful stretch through the hamstring. One more breath. Now bend into that front knee, rise up again, warrior 1. 2 breaths here, pause. Good, let's bring the hands to the mat down in front. Bring the right foot back so you're in plank. And come to the knees, we're gonna lower all the way down to the belly. Just pausing here on the belly. Hands just kind of right under your shoulders or just a little even below. We're gonna come up into baby cobra. So inhale here, elbows tucked in, elbows stay bent, and then exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, baby cobra, maybe getting a little bit bigger. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale again. Little baby cobra push-ups. Exhale, lower. And on this last time, we're gonna come into full cobra, straightening the arms, pausing here, gazes forward, hold. 1 more breath. Start to lower down. All the way down. Rest. Let's come into a locust pose. Grab your hands behind you, zip your feet up behind you as well. Inhale here, and as you exhale, start to lift feet and chest off the mat. Pause. Lots of work in the back, holding steady. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower to the ground. Hands come to the ground. Let's come into tabletop. Tuck the toes under. We're gonna lift into our first down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Let's do 2 more of our half sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold, keeping the fluid motion. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. 1 more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll take that balance pose now on the other side. So balancing on the left foot, just gently lifting the right. Find your balance, find your gaze. Take a breath, settle in here. Inhale here, and as you exhale, start to tip forward into airplane, arms extended out to the side, or warrior 3, arms extended out front. Hold here 1 more breath, and then we're gonna add the movement. So on your next inhale, start to rise, stand up. See if you can maintain the balance. Exhale, forward fold, airplane again. 2 more times. Inhale, standing. Exhale, lower. Oh, there's such control here through the core, control with your mind. Inhale, 1 last time. Exhale, warrior 3 or airplane pause. 2 breaths. Focusing in on something on the ground. Last breath here. Slowly start to bend into the front leg, lower the back leg, nice and gentle. Here we find warrior one feet. Let's give warrior one arms. Hold here. Strong through the core, strong through the arms, like energy shooting out of the arms. Holding here. Let's find pyramid. So straighten the front leg, bow forward. Hands come to the leg, or maybe hands come to the ground. Let go. One more breath. Nice work. Bend into the front knee and then lift the arms again. Warrior one, 2 breaths. Powerful here in your legs. Good. On the next breath, let's bring the hands to the mat. Bring the left foot back so you're in a plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Take a breath. Let it go. Settle here into down dog. We're going to do a transitioning move from plank to down dog and add an arm. So let me show you. Inhale into plank. Exhale into down dog. Take your right hand and just touch your left thigh. Then bring the hand back down. Inhale into plank. Exhale, down dog. Touch your left hand to your right thigh. Back again. Inhale, plank. So that's the movement. We're going plank to down dog and just lifting up an arm for an extra challenge. If you don't want that extra challenge, just do the plank to down dog and keep both hands on the ground. We're just trying to change things up a little bit. Keep it fresh. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Maybe lifting the arm. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog, lifting the right arm. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Find stillness here in down dog. Pause. Take a breath. Let it go. Come down to the knees. Tabletop. Let's do our moving cat-cow with the leg extension. So we'll start by extending the right leg, pausing here. Inhale, gazing up and lifting the leg. Exhale, bringing the knee into the nose, rounding the back. Good, so keep doing that. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, crunching in. Couple more. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last time. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Come back to just the right leg, extend it. Bend the right knee so your foot is flexed like you could stamp the ceiling. And let's do just that, little stamps. So we're really using the core, the muscle there in the back of the leg, the big glute muscle. So we're just little tiny pulses stamping the ceiling. Maintain your breath, maintain your gaze. Also maintain the strength in your core and in your arms as you're supporting yourself. Let's do a couple more stamps. Nice work. Bring the leg back down, tabletop. Before we do the other side, we're gonna come into dolphin. So elbows down on the mat, nice and wide, hands together like you're praying. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Here we are in dolphin. Holding here. So your option is to stay in dolphin. It's a beautiful pose, a big stretch through the shoulders and the upper back. If you'd like to add a little bit of ab work, what we're gonna do is inhale, come into a low plank, and then exhale, push the hips back up. So that's the movement. Inhale, low plank. Exhale, hips up, dolphin. We'll do 5, so that was 2. This is 3. Again, this is just optional. Maybe you're just staying in dolphin, and that's fine too. We're gonna do 1 more if you're doing the dolphin push-ups. Find stillness here in dolphin, pause. Hips are nice and high, back is straight. 1 last breath. Exhale, come down on the knees, tabletop. Let's do the other side with our large cat-cow. So extend the left leg this time. Find stillness. Let's add the movement. Inhale, look up and gently lift the leg. Exhale, round, knee goes to nose. Good, inhale up. Exhale, round, we're doing 5. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round, last time. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Now just extend the left leg straight and hold. Pause here. Find stillness. Now let's bend at the knee, flex the foot. Little ceiling stamps, here we go. You just working at your own pace, stamping the ceiling a couple times, little pulses. Keep breathing. If you find yourself holding your breath, let it go. Nice work. Let's do a couple more. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Come on back into tabletop. Once again, we're gonna come into a plank position. But not dolphin, just regular elbow plank. So come down onto your elbows out in front, tuck the toes, and adjust so you're nice and flat here. So elbow plank. So option 1 is to just stay here. Option 2 is to do a little bit of work by tapping your toes out, one at a time, left and then right. Holding here, a couple more. If you don't want to do the toe taps, you don't have to. Just giving another option for people that might want a little bit more of a workout tonight with their power yoga. If you're staying still, it's still a power yoga move. Let's do one more each side if you're doing the toe taps. Nice work. Come to the knees. Come to the hands. Let's make the knees nice and wide. Feet come together, sink the hips back. A wide-legged child's pose, rest the head, pause. Feel your heart beating. Take a couple breaths and really start to slow it down. Also move your head from side to side, giving your third eye there a little massage. Relieving some stress. Nice work. Let's find our way back into tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Walk the hands backwards towards the feet. And we'll pause here in a little ragdoll. So your feet this time are about hip width apart. Once again, let your upper body be heavy, but take your hands and just cross them in behind your lower back. So just hold them in your lower back. And just gently start to shift your weight from your heels to your toes. Not lifting the heels or toes, but just a gentle, gentle sway. And you'll just gently notice a slight shift in how that feels, whether you're on your toes or your heels. Let's pause here for 2 more breaths. Find stillness. Good. Release the hands. Bend the knees so the hands can come to the mat and walk them all the way to the top of the mat. We're going to do 5 push-ups here. So whether you want to do them on your toes or your knees is up to you. I'm going to do them on my knees as well. So here we go. Keep the elbows nice and tight to the body and see how my wrists are right under my shoulders. So stacking the joints is important. Here we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. 2 more. Last one. Nice work. Good job. Come back into plank, full plank. If you're on your knees, come into your toes, and then shift the weight up so that you're in down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Nice work. Bring your feet together. We're gonna step the right foot to the top of the mat so you're in a nice deep crescent pose. Come and bring your hands to your knees. Pause here. Just feeling out that crescent pose. Holding for 1 more breath. Good. Now come back to the mat with your hands. Flatten the back foot. And we're gonna swing the arms up and around into warrior 2. Holding here. Take a breath and let it go. Really sink in. We're gonna add a little bit of movement. So inhale, reach up and straighten up with the arms and leg, and then exhale, lower back down. Let's do 5 in total. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Last time, inhale up, exhale, lower, pause. Finding stillness here. 1 more breath. Good, straightening the front leg. We're gonna reach the right hand toward the right toe, and when you can reach no more, hinge into triangle. Right hand comes to the ground, left hand into the air. Maybe your gaze goes with it. Pause. One more breath. Nice twist here. Maybe on this last breath, really pull the hand back in the air, opening the chest to the sky. Good. Bend into the front knee, find warrior 2 again, hold. Once again, we're gonna do those lifts. Here we go. Inhale, reach up, straighten up. Exhale, lower. We'll do 5 again. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2. Pause. Be still. 1 more breath. Straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Inhale, reach up, and we're gonna exhale, forward fold in this with these wide legs, hands come to the mat. Pause. Start to bend one knee and then the other. So just working the inner thigh here. Just moving at your own pace. Let's do 1 more each side. Come back and find stillness in the center and walk the hands out. You're probably at this point going to be right off your mat, and that's okay. We're in a pose called hammock here. Wide legs, hands way out in front, almost like a down dog with wide legs. Come and shift your weight over your hands though. So once again, we're stacking the joints, and we're going to once again do little push-ups here, keeping the elbows nice and tight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come back up. 4 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. 2 more. Last time. Good. Finding stillness here. Really shift your hips back. So hips are high in the air, arms are nice and straight. In this hammock pose, pause. Good, let's start to walk the hands backwards and then walk the hands over to the top of the mat again, and then the right foot needs to come back. So we find plank, lift the hips, down dog. Here's an optional flow. Just stay in down dog if you don't want to do it. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. We're gonna do that warrior 2 series on the other side. So bring your feet together, and now we're gonna step the left foot to the top of the mat, starting in crescent pose first. So inhale, coming up, just resting the hands on the knee, just kind of stretching out here through crescent. Powerful pose through the legs. 1 more breath. As you exhale, hands go back, flatten that back foot, and swing the arms up and around, finding warrior 2 on the left. Pause. I'm gonna switch sides just so you can see me better, but you stay. Warrior 2 on the left. Here we go. Let's add the movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. We're doing 5. You might be moving a little faster or slower than me, and that's okay. Just trying to match the breath with the movement. Maybe getting a little deeper in the legs each time. This is number 5, so as we come back to warrior 2, let's just find stillness. Last breath. Straighten the front leg, reach the left hand forward, and then find triangle. Pause. Gaze up in the air. Maybe this top hand can come back and you're opening the chest up to the sky. 2 breaths here. Good, let's bend into the front knee again. Find warrior 2 again. And prepare to move. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Again, we're gonna do 5. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. 3 more. 2 more. And on this last one, we inhale up and exhale, find warrior 2, pause. Hold for another breath. Good, and once again, straighten the leg. Let's parallel the feet again. This time, grab your hands in behind. Inhale, gaze up, little back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Arms come with you. Let the head be heavy and the muscles in the face relax. Pause here. Release the hands, but stay in this wide-legged forward fold. We're gonna add a little twist. So take your right hand to the outside of the left leg and inhale, lift up the left arm, gazing up at it. Hold. You can even use the strength in your arm to twist yourself a little bit more. Good, coming back to center, and then other side. Left hand to the right leg, right hand up. Use the strength in the arm to twist. Good, coming back to center. Take a breath here. And once again, we're gonna walk the hands to the top of the mat, bring the foot back, finding plank, shift the hips up, down dog. Here's our optional flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. We're gonna go through a 3-legged dog series here. That's gonna end us in pigeon pose. So what the goal here is to kind of get your heart rate up with these 3-legged dogs and then slow it down in our stretch for half pigeon. So inhale, lift up the right leg, pause. We're gonna be doing some knee to nose planks and then coming back to 3-legged dog. So let's aim for 5. Here we go. Inhale, knee comes into your chest. Coming into a plank, and then exhale, 3-legged dog. 4 more. Inhale, knee in. Exhale, leg up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, push through. We only have 2 more to go. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, 3-legged dog, hold. Hold here for an extra breath. And then swing the right leg through so the right shin comes to the mat, finding your king pigeon first, and then lowering down. Finding a place for your head to rest, whether it's stacked fists or stacked palms. Settle in here. So hopefully after those 3-legged dogs, your heart's beating pretty good. We're gonna focus on nice slow breathing here. Slowing down the heart, melting into this pose. 4 more breaths here. Each exhale gives you a chance to soften a little more. Even the muscles in your face. Let's pause for 1 more breath. Nice work. Slowly starting to make your way into king pigeon once again by straightening the arms. And then tuck the back toe under, lift the hips, finding down dog. Optional flow. Here we go. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Now we know what we're doing. Let's bring the feet together. Inhale, lift up the left leg, 3-legged dog. Hold for a breath. Now we're gonna start the movement. Inhale, knee in, plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, leg up. 3 more. Inhale, knee comes in. Exhale, three-legged dog. 2 more, we got this. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Hold 1 more breath, just for good measure. And now swing it through. King Pigeon first. Settle in here. Exhale, start to lower. Stacking fists, stacking palms. Melting and feeling the heart rate start to decrease. Controlled, slow breaths. Let's pause here for 2 more breaths. And once again, start to plant the hands, straighten the arms, tuck the back toe, find down dog. Last optional flow, here we go. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Take a breath. Let it go. Coming down onto your knees. We're gonna flip over into a seated position on the mat. Hands behind you. We're gonna come into a reverse plank or reverse table. So I'm just gonna shove back just a little bit. So I'll show you both options. Reverse table, knees are bent, feet flat on the mat. Inhale, lift. So you're trying to get your core nice and straight like a table, just like we do in tabletop. If you'd like a little bit more, you can come into a reverse plank by extending the legs out and doing the same option, but it's a little bit more challenging on the upper body with legs straight. So whether you're in a reverse plank or a reverse table, let's hold for 1 more breath. And then start to lower. Nice job. Bend the knees, lay back. Let's come into bridge a second time for this practice. Inhale, lift the hips. Hold here. When you're ready, maybe folding the shoulders under, maybe coming up onto the toes to make your hips a little higher. Hold here and take advantage of this pose, full belly breaths. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. And starting to lower down. Finding waterfall. So just legs up in the air here. Once again, you can always use the side of your mat to hang on to if you need a little bit extra help to stay in waterfall. Otherwise, hands just flat on the mat. Pausing here. One more breath. And as you exhale, bring both knees into the chest. Tight ball. Leave the right knee tucked in, extend the left leg. You can let it rest on the mat. Really opening up the right hip here. So guiding your right knee over out to the side. You can even cactus the other arm. Opening up through the hip. Take a breath. Now with your left hand, guiding the right knee over to the left. So we come into Supine Twist. Opposite arm extends. You can gaze at it. Hold here. Last breath. Melt in. And rolling back on the chest. Rolling back on the back. Both knees come into the chest. Hold here. Take a breath and let it go. Leave the left knee tucked in, extend the right, let it rest on the ground. Open up the left knee to the left side, cactus the opposite arm. Hold here. And now let's take the opposite arm and guide the leg over to the opposite side, supine twist, other side, pause. Last breath. Rolling back on your back, once again, knees tucked into the chest. Take a breath here, let it go. On your next inhale, let's come into dead bug. Pause for a breath. Now let's start to have a little yogi tantrum, kicking arms and legs, kind of stirring up all the energy in your body. One more breath. And as you exhale, come into your final Shavasana, letting all that energy settle in your body. Full relaxation here. We'll stay here for 2 minutes. Coming back to that triangle breath, if you find your mind wandering, counting breath is a great way to stay focused. I'll guide you through one round and then the rest you can do on your own. This time we'll do counts of 4. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuing with that pattern if you'd like, pausing here. Starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, waking up from that beautiful rest. Bringing your feet together, reaching your arms up. Big stretch from toe to fingertip. And then roll onto your side, find fetal position for a breath. And when you're ready, coming up into seated position. Legs just crossed, easy pose. Hands can come to your heart or come to your knees, sitting with a tall spine, breathing nice and slow. One last reflection. Today's reading says, your love matters. Love comes in whatever form you need it most, and all forms are equally valid and valuable. Write your own story of love. And know that you don't ever have to follow the script that someone else has assigned to you. Love whomever you love however you love, but always choose love. Taking one last breath in through the nose, out through the mouth or nose. Thank you so much for joining me today for that power flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.